And welcome everybody, I'm PC Outcast, and we are going to play some Enderal together. It's finally out in English. The Discipline Keeper improves your usage of heavy armors and shields and teaches you valuable defensive abilities. So I'm going to be playing at, like, not a particular build or anything. I'm just going to see how things go. And I'm also playing on just the Adept difficulty. I don't want to, you know, mess up anything. I mean, I want to, experience the game without having too much of a challenge. But if it's a lot of fun, I might actually play through with different builds. This is really, really nice. Has a very, very Skyrim feel, actually. Not surprising. Loving the grass. I can never seem to get grass mods to work properly in my Skyrim. There's a lot of, statues around. I can hear somebody chopping wood. Talk with Daddy.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
What is this place? Where are we?
Where are we? We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just Mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
No.
No? Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. Alright?
Okay. That's a lot of blood. You wouldn't cut up an elk on the same stump that you chop wood, would you? Seems a little weird. A lot of stuff. That's a bit of an odd picture. Hey, Mr. Average Cookie. Oh. Okay. Ew. Kind of a creepy. This is really creepy. Oh. Don't eat the food. Don't eat the food. Whatever you do, don't eat the food. Requires a key. Okay, there's the dead elk. Really, really weird that he'd bring it inside to kill it. Can't move. Hello?
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But what about Mommy and Sister?
What? Now when you look at that, I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime, to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked men. But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked men. It was the masked men.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
I didn't do it.
Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Yeah, nice day in the summer. No kidding, Cookie.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad but fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny, the loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, clockwork, having long stood still. Its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
The entire ship or what? Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
Blame myself? What makes you think that? I don't know, maybe, but even if I do, what difference does it make? Nonsense. Those bastards from the temple killed them, not me, and I know that. Do we really? Yeah, sure.
As determined as ever. I guess you're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
It's not our fault that the ship's poorly guarded. We couldn't have afforded the passage fee anyway. Me too, but we're going to pay our debt as soon as we have earned some money over there.
Not our fault. Damn it, we're thieves.
Ooh, you don't like that.
Frauds. And unlike you, I actually have a problem with that. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Oh, okay, so this is my different races. The half Atirna, native of the swampy continent Mir Aranath. The destruction of the land caused by decades of war forced many Irterna, something like that, and to escape to other countries where various destinies awaited them. Some pursued and disregarded them because of their innate magic talent. Some revered them for it. Many Atirna earned their life as traveling minstrels. Okay, so... high elf? I mean, it looks like a high elf. Basically magical and tend to be bards. Okay? Originating of the barren and steppe-like continent Araziel, the Azraelian bear the stamp of a splitted people, while the nomadic natives in the steppe maintain their pantheistic traditions. The coastal inhabitants regard those as primitive and struggle for recognition as full-fledged part of the civilized world. I guess steppe people, probably archer, leaning towards archers. As a secluded people, the inhabitants of the belt of Calais are said to have a reclusive mind. Calalian are deemed as blessed businessmen, a rumor that can be ascribed to the Blue Island Coalition, which is Vin's biggest trading company and is located in Calais, among other things. Okay, so persuasive Imperials, basically. And Quirians originate from the namesake desert continent. Okay, this is Redguard. Cradle of science, mysticism, and culture. While many foreign countries admire Quira for its advanced culture, they are often deemed as heretical and immoral, especially on religious continents like Enderal. Okay, so they wouldn't be very popular on Enderal, but he sounds like... oh man, this is hard. Mage, I guess. Archer. You know, merchant. And cultural. Well, you know, I like his look. I mean, he looks pretty badass. They actually all look pretty good. Whatever. Let's go with this guy. Yes. Select. Oh, okay. Body. So that's the race. Body. Oh, only a couple of presets. Okay. Skin color. Lighter, darker. Kind of reddish. Whatever. That's fine. Wait. Ooh. That's pretty skinny. Somewhere in between, kind of. Head, complexion. Oh my goodness. Okay, don't want to look like that. Yeah, he looks fine. Tattoos? Okay, that's just face paint. Gotcha. Nose types, eyes, brows, mouth, hair. You know what? He looks fine. Name and finish your character. Yes. Whatever. He's the outcast.
Right, I remember. She fled from that civil war the Black Crescent caused, didn't she? Ironic, isn't it?
Not much. I'm
Seen
just
some parents pass on their fates to
setting
their
up my
children.
character.
Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that? Shit. Someone's coming.
Nowadays just don't want a man to guard them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days. Back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what a...
A horseshoe. Oh.
One down
Okay,
here. The
sure.
lamp. Quickly, put out the lamp. Good. Now,
Oh, cool.
quiet.
Sweet. Mind if I do?
Smells like Vaughtier's balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Probably gonna have to fight.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go.
Can't actually move.
Look. Someone's there.
Throw a hook to the face! Come on, dodge! You can do it!
Oh, evade enemies? Ow, ow. Okay, he's down. Could you maybe help by dealing with that guy? Thank you very much. Instead of forcing me to do it all.
Oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now?
Let's kill them. It's safer that way. Maybe we should turn ourselves in. Let's tie them up and gag them. When we arrive, we sneak out.
Yes, of course. That makes sense. One of them
Pardon me?
said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on. Help me search. There must be a rope or something. And I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board.
You can just steal his clothes too, I guess.
Be easy. Can it?
Empty. Empty. Search wine. Decreases stamina regeneration, increases mana regeneration. Interact with rope.
Poor lost souls.
Oh?
The probabilities have turned against you.
What?
What the? Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant. As are you, dear Sirius, unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil, and I believe you. But sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be, the way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
What the?
Oh boy.
No! What are you doing, please? Just don't leave. We just wanted to...
Oh. Okay.
After we had left Osteen, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us, the war, we just wanted a second chance, that's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you, you know? We could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain. I
don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in Nerim.
But... You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No,
Oh, boy. Wow. Didn't see that one coming.
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
Ooh. And my health is not good. Not exactly a good way to start. Buy and read learning books.
Tell me, what is time?
anyway?
So many people just talk, and
How
never...
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm evil.
There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
What is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Wait, where am I? Leave the world in between by choosing the talent meditation. Okay, meditate to unlock new memories and thus make yourself stronger. Okay. Interact. Select meditation with P and use it with a Z. Thaumaturge, Arcane Interference. Sinistrope, Thought Planting. Elemental Duelist. Oh, these are the the things. These are the constellations, your perks. So this memory unlock all mage disciplines for you. You also receive a permanently boosted mana regeneration as well as the talent focus, which lowers the mana costs for all spells by 33% for a short period of time. 15 seconds for tier 1, 25, 35. I have one. I guess I can only spend one, right? So there's that. There's... unlocks all the warrior disciplines. It will reduce the weight of heavy armor by 10% and grants you the talent Rage, which raises your weapon damage for a short time. And its memory unlocks all rogue disciplines for you. Your stamina regeneration is boosted by 20%, and you receive the talent Shadow of the Wind, which lets you move more silently for a short period of time. Raises your critical hit chance. By the way, guys, how is the stream health? It doesn't look very good on my end as I'm monitoring it. Let me know how well this is coming through for you. So 7% higher critical chance, 25-second duration. Just increases the duration. Usually I play... my go-to build is usually some sort of rogue, sneaking around. This is really nice. Well, let's go with rogue. Be kind of sliding around. Alright. So that does that. Skilled hands. Suitable armor. Devious infiltrator. Can't unlock that. Memories of the infiltrator improve your skill in sneaking, your rhetorics, and your pickpocketing. Chance to be detected by enemies while sneaking is reduced by 15%. Prices of merchants are 15% better. Tier 2. Chance to be detected by enemies while sneaking is reduced by another 12%. Prices are improved by another 5%. Memories of the Vagrant teach you in the usage of poisons, potions, and light armor. Light armor is 17% more effective, and then 15% more effective. Strong bowstring. Memories of the Trickster combine the effective use of a bow with lockpicking. Bows do 12% more damage, and 10% more damage. Hey, Arcan. I was just wondering how the stream's coming through, if it's, you know, if it looks okay. Okay, so I guess that is all I can do right now. So Shadow of the Wind, you're moving much more silently for a short period of time and receive an additional 7% critical hit chance. I guess I'll use that, right? So I can move back and forth. So I guess when I gain experience, I can go in there and level my character up. You feel dizzy. Starts with the dreams. Find a way to the mainland. Okay. Another thing I can do to improve my health. You have to search for a bed to rest. Of course I do. Do I have anything? Ragged clothes, that is all I've got. Okay. Can't pick any of these. Is this a path? Not much of one. Ah. Torch. Health potion, rancid. A knife. And a pickaxe. Oh, I have good carry weight, so that's okay. So, regenerates 9 health for 4 seconds, worsens your arcane fever by 2%. What the heck does that mean? I'll try using a dagger, I guess. I don't know if I should drink that or not. I mean, my health is really low. This world is incredible. Uh-oh, that wasn't loading very well. A ruin. The ruin, just like in the vision. Okay, so there's something... Oh, there is... an iron sword. Fleshless lost one? What the heck does that mean? Don't know if I need a shovel. Have that. Okay, so there's a little tent. And a lot of blood. Oh! Oh, man. Oh! Yeah. Alright. First death. Okay, so... I guess I better take one of those. Your arcane fever rose by 2%. Okay, so we'll go back. Collect the stuff. My health is at least a little bit better now. So I have a chance of surviving that fight. Can I block? I can. Okay. I don't see them at all. Oh, they're there. Where's the other one? Okay, there he is. Earned experience points. You can level up now. Alright, that's a little more like it. There's the other... rat is empty. The body is also empty. Okay, restores 4 points of health for 4 seconds out of combat. Coal. I don't know if I can use that. Empty wine bottle. Okay. Do I really want to go in there? Guess I don't have much choice, do I? Ooh. Fog sponge. Sounds good. Okay, that doesn't look ominous at all, does it? Mud morel. Apprentice book one-handed. Okay. Books. There we go. Increases one-handed for apprentice. For apprentice. Up to skill level 25. Oh, okay, so it wouldn't increase, I guess. Increased one-handed by 1 to 16. Excellent. Right. Let's go and see what we can spend our stuff on. In the year 8923, after something happened. Let's see, bowstring, deviousness. I don't know how high up these trees I can go. I mean, I'm definitely leaning towards being like some sort of archer, right? But can't spend anything on that. Oh, I actually can't spend anything on these. I thought it was saying that I have experience. No. Magic map items. Ah. Haven't even looked at the map yet. Okay, so I'm currently here. So let's get to the mainland, but I kind of seem to be on the mainland. Okay, well that... I don't know what that was all about. I thought I had to go back there to use my experience. Okay, my sword disappeared. Well, I guess we're interacting with the statue. You're missing something to activate the mechanism. Right. Well, that doesn't look good, does it? Empty, empty. Is it here? Do I need to go somewhere else? I probably need to go somewhere else. Okay. Current location is that. Well, let's see about going in the other direction, or no, going up and down the coast somewhere. Maybe there's another way. Kind of doesn't... Oh, they've lost there's something over here. Okay, can I swim through there? The current's really strong. Come on. Get up there. No. No, I don't think I can go that way. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the feeling like I need to figure out a way through that door. Everything pretty much points in that direction, isn't it? Oh, didn't even notice that. Coal. To the abandoned temple again. So, what am I missing? It's really not a very good sign, is it? Can't go through there. No. Can I get up there? I can't jump that high. Can I crawl? Nope. Can't get up there, can I? Can't activate that. that is the thing out of here. Pickaxe. How about using the torch? I mean, I don't know what I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't see anything that allows me to interact. Like, I can't seem to interact with anything except for this, and I don't have the right... I'm missing something to activate it. Okay, let's go back outside, see if I've missed something out there. So I think I got everything I can get from here. Empty sack. Empty, that's got some coal. I can't climb up by the looks of it. And there is the body over here, which I got everything from. Oh, I can mine some ore. Can't go that way. Did I miss anything with this body? I'm lost. It definitely seems like I have to go through there, doesn't it? I mean, I don't see any other way out of this cove. Right. Wish I had Girl God Game here. She's usually a lot better at puzzles than me. Just like click on everything. I did. I clicked on the thing. Clicked on all the things. Okay, how about if I bash it with, no, No. Can I light this? No. Hello? Help? What else have I got? Meditation? That's not gonna help. Moving faster is not gonna help either. What else have I got? I got some flowers that I don't know what they do. Health potions and coal. I can't equip coal. Just can't like use that with it. Oh! Rune key? Thank goodness. What bloody time. Okay. Ah, steps are going to open up for there. Well, thank you. When it's finished going up, can I take the rune key? No. Oh. Oh. Well done. I don't know. Maybe I should eat that and see what happens. Shock resistance. Shock resistance. Restore stamina. Restore mana. Restore health. Take some more of that. Okay. So we'll continue going this way. By the way, is this... Okay, it's on the map. Well, whatever. Let's just continue going in one direction, I guess. To rest in Enderal, you need a sleeping place, hence you need to search for beds and visit taverns. Inedible beer. And a brittle bow. Some old arrows. I guess I should probably sleep. I don't know, 1 hour. That healed me up, at least. Okay, let's put this on 1, that on 2, that on 3. What was that? Hanging moss. Okay. Any more hanging moss? The corpses and light, they are gone. Okay. What does that mean? Abandoned temple. Okay, so that is that. So let's go and search the rest of the place. Can I? Is anything down here? No. Okay, so there's that shows as something on my map, a little room. And then that definitely leads somewhere. Looks a lot like sewers to me. Certain areas, healing spells and health potions raise your arcane fever. Drink. What was that? Mushroom. Oh! Arcane fever went up. Okay, that's not good. Old robe. A ruined book. Yeah, that's probably not a good thing that my arcane fever is going up. I didn't see what it said there. Drink something. Black Dan, yes, it just came out yesterday, day before. It's yeah, fully English. Old robe, what does that do for me? Armor. Okay. Ambrosia decreases your arcane fever by 20%. So what is my arcane fever at right now? Weird fever. You feel odd, cold, but at the same time feverish. It takes its toll from you to focus your thoughts. I don't want to waste it. Scroll of Boon heals you 25%, or 25 points. What's Hanging Moss do for me? Damaged my mana. And okay, my mana regenerates. Okay, good. Restore health, fire resistance. I'm 14%. Okay. Does it list that somewhere? No? Be nice if it said what the percentages. I only got one thing of ambrosia, so... Okay, so I think that's all I can do in there for now. Oh, and I picked up a book, right? Grounding. Lightning that does 7 points of shock damage and half as much of mana damage per second. Absorbs 1 point of mana from the target. Okay. If I sleep, does it do anything for my fever? Probably not. We'll grab some more of this hanging moss. Alright, to the abandoned temple. This machine, why does it seem so familiar? Yeah, it really probably shouldn't. Kind of paranoid, I want to have my sword out. Nice claw. Okay, I think that's all there is to see here. Well, it seems kind of destroyed and abandoned for a long time. All right. So it produces some sort of steam, gas, something that goes up there? I'm guessing. Can I get out up here? Did I miss anything? Come on, get up. Don't fall down. I'd imagine I can't, but, you know. No. Okay, got some more of that stuff. Got quite a bit of it anyway. What's that? Oh. So there's some sort of creature moving. Okay, ooh, human flesh. I guess I better take it. Goblet, sure. Interact with gear? What did that just do? Oh, it lifted this one up. Aha! Control sneak. Okay. What the hell is that? Do I want to sneak around it? Do I want to shoot it? Actually, you know what? Let's, we saved. Let's see what happens when I shoot it. Not enough. Oh, let's, I got it. It's probably totally unnecessary to do that, but, you know. Mana fungi. Fungi. Okay, we got a hammer, and we've got some Enderalian penny coins. Blueprint for an iron sword. Anything else? Kind of doesn't look that way, does it? I think I killed it. Whatever, I was probably not supposed to kill that. Crusty bread saturates saturates for 240 seconds and provides a long-dated health regeneration out of combat. The higher your health total, the more health will be regenerated. Heals you by 6 points of health. Okay. Another knife. This gives me no armor, so I'm not going to bother with that. Anything else? Spore crown. Alright, and we came out the other end. So far, so good. Whenever you make decisions, you need to keep in mind that most people are only telling you their version of the truth, or they're simply lying. Wow, that is really beautiful. Find a way out of the ravine, collect pumpkins to fasten health regeneration, and collect mana fungi to hasten regeneration of mana. Okay. Pumpkin. Oh my goodness, that's incredibly gorgeous. Very much the same feeling as when you come out from the mines in Nehrim, except you didn't have to wait nearly as long to get it. Oh, there's another firefly. Okay, there should be another... There you go. You have leveled up! You receive 5 learning points, 3 crafting points, and 1 memory point. Choose an attribute which you want to raise. I guess we'll go with health for now. Open your hero menu and inform yourself about your current abilities. Hero menu? H. Oh, wow. Okay. So we got 100 health. Your health indicates the total damage you can take before dying. Your health only regenerates itself if you are satiated. Mana indicates how many spells you can cast before your mind is exhausted. Your mana slowly regenerates itself over time. Mana fungi or booze speed up the process. Really? Getting drunk speeds up the... helps to restore your mind? Stamina. You need stamina for sprinting, jumping, for power attacks, and for blocking. When your stamina is empty, power attacks are reduced to normal ones. Your stamina regenerates itself over time. Arcane Fever, 60... Okay, now I can see what my level of mana of Arcane Fever is. 16%. Arcane Fever determines your mental health as a magic user. Casting healing spells using health potions or being at specific locations raise the fever. When your fever increases, you first get Mali. Once it hits 100%, you die. Experience points, 420 of 1,244. You need experience points to level up. You receive them for completing quests, killing enemies, discovering new locations, or other achievements. The higher your level, the more experience is needed for the next level up. Name, class. Your class is determined by the 2 memory trees in which you spent the most points. If you invest at least 10 points in 2 affine trees, you unlock a special class. 10 points in 2 trees. Search the world for hints about these combinations. Sounds kind of cool. Level 2, your current level. If you're gathered If you gathered enough experience points, you level up. With every level, you can raise one of your attributes, receive learning and crafting points, and 1 memory point. So I have 5 learning points. You receive learning points with each level up. You need them to use learning books, which raise your combat-related skills and which you can buy from merchants or find in the wilderness. You receive crafting points with each level up. You need them to use workmanship guides, which raise your artisanal skills. You need memory points to unlock and develop talents and memories from the 9 different memory trees. You receive 1 of them with each level up. I like this. This is cool. It's kind of, so it's like we went back in time? No, forward in time? And we're like rediscovering our memories of who we were. That's a nice way of doing it. Okay, these are my combat skills, workmanship, psionics, one of the most infamous schools of magic, light magic, two-handed light armor, block archery, etc., etc., etc. Okay. Interesting. And, quests, right. Found a way out of the derelict temple and got into a gorge. It seems as if I finally arrived in Enderal. Nevertheless, I feel weird. Where do these strange abilities which I suddenly have stem from? Magic? This power? Perhaps that dream, that near-death experience which I had before waking up in the bay, is connected to all of that. In any case, I should try to find a way out of this gorge first, then I will take it from there. Okay, so far I've found the pumpkins. I also need to find 3 more mana fungi and find a way out of the thing. Right. Oh, there's one. Did I miss any others around here? And oops. Moon carrot heals health instantly. Interesting. Okay, so that's this thing? Okay, so whenever you find one of those, you can fully heal. Cool. And that just leaves finding a way out of the ravine, right? Oh, it's gorgeous. Abandoned tower. And I guess I should probably go and spend my memory point. Okay, well I think with this run I'm going to kind of focus on this stuff, right? So let's see, I got a bow now, so I can increase damage with that, as well as improving lockpicking. Light armor does more, and sneak. And we'll go with a bow for now. Oh, there's a little bit of text that wasn't translated. All locks are 20% easier to pick, and your armor rating increases by 5% while you have a bow equipped. It's kind of cool. Fire arrow, concentration, eagle eye, thief apprentice, rapid shot, rapek shot. Okay. Ranger, expert locksmith. All right, seems good. I have no idea. Take scrap of metal of ancient nation. Goblet of ancient nation. I don't know if I really want to carry all this stuff. And spell tome, flame bite. Use traps to your advantage. The heck is that thing? Okay. Yeah, what in the heck is that? So let's. I hope that is actually a corpse. So I could draw him over here to attack that. What the heck is this thing? Magical symbol. Experience 1 of 100 magical symbols collected. And more ambrosia. And an ancient coin. And an old sword. Well, that sword does the same as that, and it weighs a lot more. Pardon me. Sun Coast. That just seems wrong. Okay, do I wanna aggro that and then draw it in here to get killed by that? Let's try it. I'm gonna come. Oh, it heals itself. I say that worked. Troll fat. I got a bit covered in blood, but oh! The heck? Okay, let's try not to trip over all those things. Okay, we got, I guess that's healing. Light magic. Heals caster 6 points per second, worsens arcane fever by 0.15% per second. Summon a ghostly wolf at level 4 to fight for you for 120 seconds. An old vagrant dress, pardon me. Does that actually make any difference at all? I mean, oh, hang on. It looks better. Yeah. Whatever. It looks good. Can I get up here? I think the answer is no. Well, there's something over there, though. How do I get up there? Another body. And an old chest with a rank 2. No, rank 1 boon. Staff of Flames. I guess I should sell this stuff. I mean, I might as well keep carrying. I got massive amounts of carry weight. I don't think there's another way out of here. Sun Coast, that's Sun Coast. Something over here, but that's that, and I don't see a way up there. Almost. I've almost gotten up there. But I don't think so. I don't think that's the way I'm supposed to be going. Let's not step on that. Long loading screen. And of course it is. What is that? Looks like a wolf. A coastal deer stalker. Okay, you're done. Meat. Restores 4 points of health for 6 seconds out of combat. Apparently doesn't need to be cooked. Should I use that healing spell? The interesting thing is that it increases your... I'll just take these, whatever. It increases your arcane fever, so you can't use it too much. Be careful. Corpse of a climber. Another brittle bow. Is that's the same as mine. He's got arrows. The gloves and stuff don't do anything. Absorb 3 points of health from targets. Sounds good. I feel like I'm kind of being pushed towards magic. Do I have to jump down there? Before I do, let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. No, can't take any of that stuff. Any more fireflies. And what are these? Hard fights require tactic. So what's this hard fight they're talking about? So we got one wolf. It was beautiful with the fireflies and the what are they called? Luna moths? Okay, got one wolf there. I don't think they can they make it up here is the question. Yes would be the answer. Sort of. Freaking out big time. Oh, I missed. Ow! Oh dear. I'm stuck. Don't let him get around you. That would be very dangerous. Stamina's low. Oh, come on. Okay, that's one down. He's got nothing on him. Wish I did more damage by headshotting. Why am I missing? Okay, that's one down. Total freakout session here. Long, slow, weird, screwed up kill cam. Okay, that's not good. There we go. That's more like it. Alright. Well, some food maybe increases your carrying capacity permanently. Okay. Increases mana regeneration by 25 for 480 seconds. Okay, I'll take the weakest one. Okay. What's that? Should I have... Oh, forget it. I'm not gonna try and climb back up there. What do they do? Firefly, stamina, human flesh. I don't want to really eat that. It's kind of gross. Ow. Hi, wolf. Okay. More spore mushroom. Oh, fish. Oh. Ooh. Okay, they didn't actually... Oh. Is there more of them? Yep. Can't get anything from them? No. Some more crusty bread. Wine bottle, a lantern. That would probably be heavy armor, wouldn't it? Let's check that out. Yeah, that's heavy armor. Weighs a fair bit, whatever. We have massive amounts of carrying capacity. Whoop. Yes, I will kill you. If necessary. Well, all kinds of fish. A little bit of health. Take that. Might as well find out what these things do. Weakness to frost. something there regenerated a bit of my health, so that's good. What's this? Oh, moon carrot. Thank you, moon carrot. Oh, so it... it's been exhausted. Okay, but it glows a little bit. Okay, that's good to know. Wait, come here. Mothwing. Damage mana. Great. What? Where's the Nern root? Vinroot. Haha. More Ice Claw. So if I keep eating Ice Claw, will it just keep on raising my... yes, by 1. Okay. I don't know if I should be on that side. I guess this side is fine. What the heck is that? Oh, maybe put our weapon away. Answers marked with that carry the story
now, would
forward.
You look at that.
Okay.
I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my sir?
It's a long story. Where am I here, and who are you?
Who am I? Finn Delires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on his way. No reason to worry.
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn. How do you know that this guy isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with him as if this were the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it. Unbelievable.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
Okay. What about my eyes?
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
Well, that would be pretty bad. Okay, so what's your story?
Us? Oh, nothing spectacular, I'm afraid. We gather herbs, but tomorrow we're going back north, to League. You should stop by one day if you're in the area. Someone who scours Pyrian ruins and survives could surely be useful to the apothecary and help us find some things.
Okay. Can I trade goods with you? No, can you tell me more about this region? You said you were apothecarus. By my path. What do you mean by my path?
By the Black Guardian. You really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
Okay. A role designated by Malthus. You mean the gods assign your professions to you?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites, and there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles, we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best, and who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
Okay, sounds interesting. Aren't you frustrated by being bound to that path? Don't you want to advance? Quote, quote. Who are the pathless? In Narum, there's a rumor that the gods are dead.
In the folly of my youth, I might have thought about it, yes. But then I realized that half of what goes wrong in this world has to do with the desire to advance. I am interested in living the righteous path, and to contribute to the preservation of my people. That's enough for me, and only the faithful will be granted the eternal paths upon death.
Okay, and who are the pathless?
Men or women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands, glimmer dust smugglers, murderers, well, you know.
Ah, you mean people who actually want to do something else with their lives. How terrible. Yes, so there's a rumor in Narum that the gods are actually dead.
And over here, there's a rumor that the Golden Queen has a weakness for men in gowns. Seriously, be careful with that kind of gossip. I know you don't mean any harm, but there are a few who might consider it heresy.
Okay. Interesting thoughts.
Well, I didn't come up with it.
You didn't, eh? Can you tell me more about this region?
Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
Let's see, and are there places that might be of interest to an adventurer?
To an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. Ah, and there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
Okay. Can I trade with you?
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
Right. So he's got wine, morning air potion, regenerates stamina, rancid. Doesn't seem to have any negative effects. Apple, beef, some more, oh, pardon me, ambrosia. Well, I don't have enough gold for that, that's for sure. Okay, well, I guess I'll sell you that. And I get a fire that does 5 points of damage per second. Targets on fire take damage. Take that. That. Okay, so that does more. Health regenerates faster, a lot faster. So rancid is like the crappiest ones, and then cheap is the next. I got it. Scroll of Boon cheap. I can sell you that. I don't know if I can use that for anything, so I think I'll maybe hold on to some of these things. I don't know, I thought maybe I could fill this with something, but whatever. I don't know if I should sell any of this stuff, really. That's good enough. Thanks for now.
Don't mention it.
See you
I wish
later.
you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed. Carbos, do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Blazes, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means no.
Oh. The heck? Talk to the apothecarist about the fever. Great. Hello?
Hmm? By the righteous path. What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
Yes, I suddenly have this kind of fever. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are
Can't
about to
see
die
a
of
damn
fever,
thing. How am I
then
supposed to
yes.
sit?
There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted.
How about no, that doesn't help me very much either.
Thank you.
How do I sit? Exactly. Sit down by the fire. I don't know, can I just crouch? I literally cannot see anywhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sit.
Gruntrudes, gruntrudes. Ah, here we go. So, let's see. Sheer cap, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but...
Finn! The still!
Do something, damn it! Do something!
What's going on?
Oh, sod it!
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, alright. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, and you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you.
I guess I don't have much choice,
See,
do I?
you already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
Thanks, but what in blazes just happened
What?
there?
You mean the still? Bad quality, and too much heat, I'd wager. But, yeah, whatever will be, will be.
But the explosion, the voices, they were yours.
Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalleries. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that?
What was what?
I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh shit!
What the? Carbos!
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards. They've hit me.
I can't get up either.
Carbos,
Oh! Take a dive backwards,
do something,
man.
Damn it.
This game is crazy.
Now would you look at that? Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
What? Where am I? And who the hell are you?
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are in my very own campsite. And before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary. The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into a thicket. Luckily enough, most of your injuries are only superficial, and I've already taken care of them. Your fever, though, is an entirely different story.
How do you know all of this? Were you there when they attacked?
Suffice it to say, I was on the perimeter. And no, I didn't help for 2 reasons. 1, I was outnumbered like crazy. And 2, I'm in a happy relationship with my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer for you, but I don't. Sorry.
In my favor?
Yep, quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from first-degree Arcanist's fever. I'm quite surprised that the old apothecarius didn't see that, to be honest. You're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? And you're feeling unusually strong and dizzy at the same time? While drinking herbal potions leaves a, well, kind of a bitter feeling in your head?
Yes. Then this Arcanist's fever is responsible for these things I can suddenly do, the magic.
Your magical talent has broken free inside you. I don't have any myself, but I've worked together with enough Arcanists to know the signs. Simply put, what's happening is that your body can't cope with the magic. This isn't much of a problem at first, but if you don't do anything about it within the next couple of months, you'll find yourself running through the Heartland naked, throwing fireballs at everything that moves. You'll lose your mind, to speak plain and all.
Okay. Can it be treated?
Yes, of course. Though someone who's magically gifted will always react differently to certain situations than someone who isn't. As I said, some herbs will always worsen your fever, as will magically contaminated areas.
So this fever gets worse whenever I drink potions?
Among other things, yes. Just as being magically gifted can make a person powerful, it can also make them sensitive and prone to certain conditions. Just don't overdo it sleeping in ruins or in the wilderness. Instead, set up a camp somewhere. Plus, as you've already said yourself, don't overdo it with potions.
Interesting. What happens exactly? How does the fever affect
Well,
me?
it depends on how bad it gets. At first, you'll suffer these diffuse headaches from time to time. Then your sight will permanently blur. And then you'll suffer a case of acute death, so to speak.
Acute death. A little fever will kill me?
Everything has its price, as the wise hermit likes to say.
Can I treat it with grunt root?
What? No. That won't help you in the long run. What you need is ambrosia, a special mixture of herbs that can remedy the fever without any side effects. Every good alchemist has that in stock, but it'll cost you.
And what about the visions?
Visions?
Don't worry about it. So what can I do about the fever? Who can treat it? Well, that's what I call them. I'm not going to tell them about that.
Are you sure? The Enderalian spider plague's known to cause visions in the infected. And if that's what you got in that old temple, you should start digging your grave. Because your body parts will start falling off in a few hours if you don't do something about it.
What? Where can I find a cure?
Nowhere. Because that plague doesn't exist.
Thanks.
I have no idea what kind of visions you're talking about, since the only visions I know of are those that come along with a good pipe of peaceweed. But your reaction shows that you were trying to keep something from me, and that's not a good idea if you want my help. You know what? Someone has to take care of your fever. And as it happens, I know someone who could. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. How did you get here? And what did you do in that temple? And what exactly did you see in those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you. And that makes me curious. So, healing for information. What do you say?
Fine.
Then shoot. I'm eager to listen.
Let me lay out the story for you, friend.
I understand. My condolences for your loss. So that means you somehow survived this execution. And before you got washed ashore, you had this, this dream? In which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light.
Yeah, but it wasn't just a dream, it was more like a memory. The temple I saw in it was exactly the same as the one in the valley. Do you know what I mean?
I hope so. So your magical outburst didn't happen slowly as it usually does, but all of a sudden after this near-death experience. And with it came these visions.
Pretty much.
Interesting. I guess you know how absurd all this must sound, but somehow I believe you. Heck knows why, but I do. So, that means I'll introduce you to my employer. If anyone can help you, it's him. There is, however, one thing with which I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can start our journey to Ark.
Who is this employer?
Well, aren't you curious? I like that. I work for the Holy Order.
Holy Order? You mean the military unit of the gods?
Yes, but as you might know, this is the realm of Malphas, the guardian of the Lightborn. And here, the Order basically reigns for him. It's both the spiritual and judicial center of this country, so believe me, you'll see for yourself soon enough.
Okay. What exactly is Ark?
Ark? The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone, rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned, never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by the Lord, and blah 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 blah, and so on and so forth. If you plan on staying in this land, sooner or later you'll see it with your own eyes.
Okay, gather knowledge about Enderal, 4 out of 30. So what if I don't help you?
That's your call, I suppose. My curiosity is satisfied. But without me accompanying you, the guards won't let you into the Sun Temple in Ark. And that's where you need to go in order to treat your fever. But as I said, no hard feelings on my side if you want to play the lone wolf.
I think that's okay. I'll help you. Faster I get rid of this fever, the better.
Splendid. There are some things that need some explanation before we can get started, however. Where should I start? I take it you've noticed that in the past 2.5 years, this world has fallen into political chaos, right? Civil wars, usurpers everywhere, you name it. And even though Enderal isn't directly affected by these wars going on everywhere, there are strange things happening here too. Take the Watirs, for example. There have been an unusual number of reports of wanderers being attacked by them in the open, which has never happened before. And the same goes for the Lost Ones, the living dead. Until 2 years ago, they were a rather rare magical phenomenon. But now every other corpse not properly cremated starts walking again as if it were the most natural thing to do. The strangest thing, however, is what they call the Red Madness.
Do you think this chaos could be in any way related to the rumors about the Lightborn's deaths? Everyone in Nehrim talks about them.
Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true. And that there's a connection, yes.
Then you actually believe that someone did kill the Lightborn?
As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than false gods anyway.
What do Enderalians think about that?
Well, they usually leave the thinking to their Holy Order. And they, of course, deny everything. Even to talk about it as we're doing is considered a crime. But as much as I hate to say it, maybe it's better this way. At least for now. A spiritual crisis is the last thing this country needs at the moment.
And here I thought the Enderalians were the most pious people in the civilized world.
Please, don't take me as an example. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And this whole false deity theory isn't that new, after all. And seriously, let's say the Lightborn really are as mighty and omnipresent as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to magically smite me here and now for my insolence? The Lightborn were just powerful kings. No more, no less. But that's just how I see it. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
No. Still waiting for the smiting.
I think we'll get along just fine. But we're digressing.
True, you mentioned something about Red Madness.
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their minds. Just a couple of weeks ago, for instance, there was a smith in Ark who slaughtered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like, "Fear the light," while he was doing it. Or a young noblewoman who killed herself by setting her family estate on fire for no apparent reason. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen of them. That and the fact that the possessed's eyes glow red shortly before and during their deed has made people call it the Red Madness. And just 3 days ago it happened again. Only this time it was a magister from within the Holy Order itself.
Magister.
Right, you're not from here. A magister's a kind of sage from the Holy Order, who teaches the young novices who are aspiring to become keepers or arcanists. Yarrow was his name. A man who had more than 60 winners on his back.
What did he do?
He killed 15 novices and himself. According to the only eyewitness to survive, he entered the teaching room as usual to give a lecture on alchemy. But instead, he gave a strange speech in which he explained that humanity is corrupt, void, as he put it. Then his eyes started glowing, he locked the door, and... well, he tore himself apart with a magical explosion. You can imagine the kind of uproar that caused.
Yeah. Pretty horrible.
And unnecessary. Completely unnecessary.
So what's your role in all this? You said you work for the Order, but I take it you're no monk.
Well, I'm not exactly one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. I guess you could say my specialty is recovering things that have been lost. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do exactly that. They want to know how a highly intelligent man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And also if there's a discernible pattern to how this malady, or whatever it is, chooses its victims.
In other words, you're searching for his motives. How could I help you with that? I don't know anything about Yarrow.
True, but that's irrelevant. Yarrow grew up in a small village named Riverville, which isn't far from here. And according to some of the other wardens, he visited this area quite often after his partner's death. So it's quite possible we could find some clues around here. Shards of his past, if you like. I've already searched most of the area, but a second pair of eyes wouldn't hurt. What do you think?
Sure.
Well, for starters, I need you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred. He was a childhood friend of Yarrow's, and he might be able to tell us something worthwhile. Secondly, a boy from the village told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the water near a cliff to the east. Go there and see if you can find whatever it was he wanted to get rid of. I myself will have a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Here, this is a map of the region. The blue dot over here is Yarrow's old house. And at the risk of sounding heartless, you should head back to the apothecary's camp. Maybe the bandits left behind some equipment. If there's nothing else, I'd say off we go. Let's shed some light on this Yarrow and his motivations. Meet me at his old house when you're ready. I'll be waiting there.
Okay. If a quest objective is marked by one or more stars, they indicate the difficulty of said quest. At the same time, the level you should have for... and at the same time, the level you should have for the quest. Okay, 1, very easy, 2, easy, 3, medium, 4, hard. Alright. Right, well, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. That was quite an introduction. Yeah, we got a few things to do next time. Thank you very much for watching. And we will see you then, I guess. As he yawns.